Yo, what's up guys, ZarWay here, and today I got another story for you guys, and this story is kind of like the previous one. It's really embarrassing for me and really funny for you guys, so without further ado, I'm actually gonna start the video. So the story took place around a year ago. I was basically 12, now I'm 14. It was like a year and something ago, so yeah. It was actually at the very beginning of the summer, so I would say a week or 2 weeks maybe after summer started, this actually took place. And back then, I always used to go to the basketball gym and stuff like that. Well, I still do, but it's like not as much. But like a year ago, dude, it was like I would go down even if I had school. I would go like down to the basketball gym at like 5 p.m. and come back at like legitimately 8 p.m. It was like insane. Basically, holy crap! I just heard something in my room. I think it's a ghost. If I die, please leave a like. Maybe I'll feel happy when I die, if you guys leave a like. Okay, anyway. But, so basically, at the very beginning of the summer, I would say, like, after a week or two, basically, what ends up happening is, I go down, and I basically, play, and then it's like, me and some of my, buddies were playing, and then, like, out of the blue, this, like, I would say they're like in the gym, so they're really known. They just like come up and they're like, "Hey, can we take the ball to play a little bit?" And we were like, "Okay." And they said a little bit. We thought that they meant like maybe 15 minutes, but at this point it was like legitimately 30 minutes. So one of my friends told me that, or actually he told everyone that if the ball gets like anywhere near you, just hold it and say that we want to play, right? So we basically were like, "Okay, yeah, sure." So we wait like 5 minutes, and the ball goes out of the border, or not border, what's it called, the edge. Like, okay, it's basically out of the actual. You get what I'm saying, okay? It's basically like we're just watching them outside of the like at the lines. You know what I'm saying? I can't even freaking explain it at this point, but. Right, the ball goes out and it gets near me, right? So I basically pick it up, and me being my stupid 12-year-old, okay, first of all, back then I had like a real squeaky voice, and I was like kind of scared from them because they were like freaking 10th or 11th grade, so I was like, kind of scared to actually talk to them. So, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna say it. So I said, "We want to play," and, okay, like, this is the funny part. Whenever I said it, it was really more of like, "We want to play." And like back then I had a really squeaky voice, and I said it like in a point where I even made my voice like kinda, how can I say this? But basically my voice was like squeaky mixed with fear, and honestly at this point I would say it was like even more squeakier, and it sounded horrible. Like, I don't even know, like, I can't even mimic that anymore, or I can't mimic that. So, basically, I say it was like really more of, "We wanna play!" And then everyone started laughing at me, and I'm like, "Oh crap, I just embarrassed myself." And get this, okay? After I said that, I still gave him the ball. What the heck? But, yeah, basically, end of the line, until this day, like, some of my friends, like, they just, like, mock me about it, like, once a week, I would say. But when it started, like, it was, like, every day, like, ah! They would just, like, every time, they would be like, "We wanna play, come on, mimic that. And, yeah, it was actually pretty funny, I guess. Now looking back at it, it was funny, but at the very beginning, whenever I said it, I was, like, so embarrassed for, like, the first day or two. And, like, right after I said it, I would say, like, 10 minutes, I was so embarrassed to a point where I actually went back home, and I was like, "You know what, I'm not gonna deal with this." Started playing some Minecraft after I came back home, you know how I do. But, no, seriously, that's it for this story, I guess. I don't know, like, it was really embarrassing. Like, if you guys actually imagine yourself, like, right now, just imagine yourself, the ball gets to you, and then you're like, "We wanna play it," and then you had a squeaky voice, and it got even more squeaky because it was mixed with fear, and it was really more of, "We wanna play," or something like that. It was embarrassing, guys. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm not even kidding at this point. It was, okay? Like, I wish if I actually had a recording of that, because if I actually had it, it would just be funny. Like, the way I said that, it was like, oh my god, like, not even a girl would say it like that. But, yeah, that's another story that I'm putting on the internet for people to actually laugh at me If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace out.
In my city, spending money like Diddy, hundreds and fifties. I'm spitting gritty while you sitting pretty. Who fucking with me? First name Bobby, but I spit that crack like I was Whitney. Started as a hobby, but who knew back then what this shit would get me? And now they all up on the scrotum. The second I told them these lyrics I wrote them, acting like I owed them. Not a lot of people understand my words cause I encode them. Now these bitches give me the top of the totem.